Last week, Republican Senator Ted Cruz did an invitation-only call with Republican state lawmakers to talk about the supposed dangers of H.R. 1, which is the voting rights bill that the Democrats are pushing that would vastly expand voting rights here in the United States. Ted Cruz gets on this invitation-only call, I guess apparently unaware that the whole thing's being recorded and eventually leaked out to the press, which is how we know what's happening. And he lied to these individuals about what H.R. 1 actually does. In the leaked recordings of this phone call, we clearly hear Ted Cruz telling these Republican state lawmakers that H.R. 1 would give the right to vote to illegal aliens. Democrats want to give the right to vote to child molesters, he tells us. Neither of which, by the way, are true. What it does do is restores the right to vote for some felons, typically the non-violent offenses. So no, if you go out there and you've killed like 20 people or you're a serial molester, yeah, you're not going to get your right to vote back. Sorry, thanks for playing though. So Ted Cruz lies about these things, gets caught when the audio gets leaked, and of course does nothing. There's no repercussions for him. There's no massive media spotlight on him again showing that this man lied to these people. He is selling lies. Nothing. It's stories like this that really drive me insane. Because it's not just because, okay? It's not just because of the lie. It's because nobody cares. And when I say nobody cares, what I mean is that producers, the gatekeepers of the corporate media, they don't care. They don't think this is newsworthy. They don't think this is something they should talk about. Editors at most of the websites and newspapers across the country, they don't think this is something we need to worry about. You know, luckily, Raw Story did think this was something that was newsworthy, something that people should know about. And it absolutely is, and they're correct about that. Matthew Chapman did a great job writing this piece. But here's the thing. This also shows, and this is why the producers and the editors are stupid for not following this story. It also shows the lengths to which Republicans have to go in order to justify their opposition to a bill that would expand voting rights here in the United States. They have nothing of substance to talk about, nothing based in reality. So they create these pure fantasies, this pure fiction, because they have to somehow justify why they don't want more people to vote. But they've already told us why they don't want more people to vote. It's a very simple reason. As they have admitted multiple times in just the last 12 months, when you have more people voting, Republicans don't fare very well. And as Trump said recently, if this thing becomes law, Republicans may never win another election again. So you can expect lies like the ones Ted Cruz told to not only increase, but to intensify. They are getting desperate, and they understand that, yeah, this thing could hurt them, because the more people who show up to the polls, the fewer percentage-wise that end up voting for Republicans.